I had a question the other day about something that happened to me in Chapter 10 of Dead Space Remake, and that was, why am I being drugged by tentacles yet again? That question led me to find out two things. Number one, AI is sometimes wrong, as you can see here, because you do fight the Leviathan more than once. But number two, I found out that the Leviathan may be the coldest number 2/lieutenant in the survival horror genre. I'm gonna tell you why. Other top lieutenants in the genre, like Mr. X, Lady Dimitrescu, for your protagonist, they cause major problems for their head boss. But the Leviathan, he holds it down for the Hive Mind, all right? The Leviathan torments Isaac for like 70% of the game until you finally end him in Chapter 8. Chapter 8 of 12 chapters. Now, let me highlight just how hard the Leviathan goes and how much he constantly causes problems for Isaac, okay? Number one, in Chapter 2, you get somewhat of a jump scare from him. There's an explosion in the hallway, and that's the first time he kind of exposes himself. If you get close to a window, I think he'll kind of grab at you or something like that. But then, the next time you're really aware of him is Chapter 3. Old Livy drags you down the hallway for a test of true accuracy and stress management. After you've blasted some asteroids and chased Nicole's ghost back to medical, you must stabilize the air quality of the entire Ishimura due to the direct involvement of the Leviathan and his Weezers. After you do away with the telepathically linked Weezers, old Levy is ready to drag you yet again down the hallway, this time requiring even more damage to shake him loose. You finally shake him loose, and guess what? It's time for you to go mano a mano with the Leviathan in the food storage. For any of you guys that have played this and you weren't particularly OP when you encountered him in food storage, you know that this is a tough battle. But once you're victorious, you have made it 50% through the game. This is particularly impressive and most satisfying if you're on your impossible mode run. Okay, now that you've taken a beacon, placed it onto an asteroid, shot it off into space, you're now going to find out that the long-range comms still aren't working. Why? Because guess what? Good old you guessed it, is hanging out on the freaking array. Now you must fight him again in his element. Yay. Again, if you're not super leveled up with a high oxygen capacity, this fight is super stressful. I'm not going to say it's as difficult as the Hive Mind fight, but I will say it's on par with it, especially when you have to deal with oxygen maintenance and those stupid mines that he throws around everywhere once you start to defeat him. All right. By the time you make it to where you can topple the Leviathan in Chapter 8, bro, Nothing else is worthy to battle Isaac except for the Hive Mind at this point. The Leviathan has proved to be a great lieutenant and a great number 2. I'd argue that he's greater than the likes of Mr. X and Lady D. Yeah, they're constantly walking down the hallway and you see them all the time, but I do not know if they have as much total game contribution to their head boss as the Leviathan. But you guys let me know. I'm just the old dude that still likes to play video games. You let me know what you guys think. Is the Leviathan the best number 2 in the survival horror game? And if not, let me know who is. Until next time, you guys, peace!